Hey guys, it's Coach Ryan Milton from Functional Flex. Today I want to tell you my story, and this is something you definitely want to listen to. I was just like each and every single one of you, and I still am. And what I mean by that is we're all human beings, you guys. On the internet, we look at these people, these celebrities, these YouTube stars, these fitness trainers, all these different kinds of things, and we see people that look superhuman. We see people that look like superheroes running around with impossible amounts of results, progress, strength, definition, leanness, fat loss, all these things. It looks inhuman, it looks superhuman, and it makes you wonder what's wrong with you. Well, let me tell you guys a little story. When I was 15, 16 years old, I was obese. I have been there and I've done that, and a lot of you right now are watching this are overweight or unhappy with your body in any way. I've been right there with you, you guys. I was 285 pounds. I was high 30-something% body fat. And I had never worked out. I had never lifted a weight. I didn't train. I did nothing. I was hardly active in physical education, period. I basically sat around, ate fast food, and played video games. And that was my activity. That was my life. And that led to me getting to that weight. That led to me being obese. And one day, that led to me wanting to change that. And I think a lot of you right now, if you're watching this still, you're in that spot. You're in a place, maybe you're not overweight, maybe you're not obese, but maybe you just don't like your body. Maybe you don't like where you're at physically. You might want to build more muscle. You might want to lose a couple pounds. Maybe you are obese. All these things are fine. Because guess what? Change is good. Progress is good. And progress is growth, and growth is the only sign of life. And that's exactly what happened to me, you guys, when I started to work out. I'm gonna tell you this story. When I went to set out on this journey to lose this weight, when I decided I was unhappy, I had to change it, I didn't wanna yo-yo, I didn't wanna rebound, I didn't wanna be this way anymore, I had to change it. I started doing self-research and learning and doing whatever I could to figure out exactly what it would take to do that, to lose weight, to burn fat. And obviously it took some change in the diet. It took a lot of change in the diet. And I figured that out fairly quickly. The next part was the exercising. And you know, back at that time, knowledge very minimal as a kid doing self-research, trying to figure this stuff out. A lot of it looked like I should do running. I should do cardiovascular work, right? To burn some fat. So I wasn't gonna go run outside. I was not at that level. I was terribly deconditioned, terribly out of shape, and there was no way that I was gonna start on the roads in the mountains where I lived. So there's this treadmill that my parents had had for years, and it was in the garage. It was stuffed in a separate unit of the house out in the woods a bit with all this foliage and these trees. And in this room, everything is just kind of buried. It's a garage, right? Everything's stuffed around, covered. The treadmill, you didn't even know it was in there because it's covered in boxes, coats, and whatever else, decorations were out there. And I go over to this treadmill and I say, I have to start running. This is how I'm gonna do it. So I clean this thing off. It's covered in dirt, cobwebs, spider webs everywhere. But I'm going to get started. I'm motivated, I have to do this. So I plug that thing in and it beeps on, lights, dust, clear the dust from the screen, and I can see the buttons to make it work. So here I go, start pressing up, beep, 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 and it starts moving. The belt starts turning, some rickety, creaky stuff happens, but I'm moving, and I'm on the journey. And this treadmill, it keeps going, and I start picking up pace. Get up to about 4.5 miles an hour. Remember this like it was yesterday. And now I'm at a jogging pace, so it's no longer a walk, now it's a jog. I'm digging along on this treadmill, and the time is dragging on. It feels like I've been here for hours. Look at the timer, it's been less than 2 minutes. I'm already huffing and puffing, I'm already struggling, I already feel like I can't do this, I already don't have motivation that I had minutes ago. So I keep going, I keep trying, I keep digging, And just under 4 minutes, I am done. Press the button, practically fall off, lay on the floor, and I look up at the ceiling. And I think, how did this happen to me? I can't jog on a treadmill for 5 minutes. But you know what I did, you guys? I decided in that moment that I would not stop. I would not give up. I gave it my all that day. And there was more to give tomorrow. So what I did was every single day, I bettered myself one more time. So the first day I got less than 4 minutes. The next day, over 4 minutes. Done after that. Hardly made it, pushed through it, dug, sweat, and felt it. The next day, 5 minutes, 6 minutes the next, 7 the next, 8 the next. And before you know it, I'm 2 weeks down, and I'm doing 20 minutes a day. After that, you guys, it's been a few weeks. I'm digging through. I can easily put in 40 minutes on this treadmill now. I can keep moving. I can keep bettering myself. I can keep adding resistance, going faster, doing more work. And guess what, you guys? Doing simple exercise where I constantly push myself and eating the right way, I lost 90 fucking pounds. And I did that in less than 9 months. This was not some long-term 10-year thing where I gave up and stopped trying and yo-yo dieted and every New Year's resolution tried again. That did not happen. I kept pushing and I kept digging every single day to better myself, and I achieved the result. Now let me tell you the best part about this. It never came back. Because I built that for myself, my lifestyle, what I had to do, and I never, ever rebounded. So was it easy? It was absolutely not easy. It was one of the hardest things I ever did. But I will remember it forever as a defining moment in my life that led me to everything else I ever did. Because guess what? Doing something you don't want to do every single day is exactly how you become exactly what you want to be.